Hello, Farthest Frontier. Well, we seem to be in a bit of a problem. We've run out of food. I completely slipped by when I was playing it in the last episode. I only just noticed it. It's like, oh, this is going to be terrible. But fortunately, it looks like we're just actually coming out of the winter, heading into spring. And I've just noticed a trader here. She seems to have turned up extremely quickly. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. I mean, they usually turn up a bit later, but I'm seriously desperate to buy some food, so I'm going to keep my fingers crossed and hope she's got any. No, she doesn't. No, the one thing I need, and she doesn't have any. Oh, foobar. It would have been Murphy's Law if she'd been actually asking if we had any food to sell, but no, never mind. Oh well, we'll have to just basically tighten our belts. When I say we, I mean all these poor folks are living here. They'll have to wait until the actual farms sort themselves out. Oh dear, that's kind of embarrassing. Right, so speed 2. Right, try and speed things up and see. Fingers crossed, nobody will starve to death, but we'll have to see. As you can see, the little icon showing up over the house. It's like, I've got nothing to eat. Please, we've got nothing. Give us some food. I mean, I don't think there's anywhere. I mean, I could get creative, I suppose, and ask the hunters to sort of step it up, but I think I'll just leave it just out of curiosity. Anywho, things to do. I need to sort this out. It's not flat. I mean, you ask them to flatten it and it doesn't get flattened. So, I'm going to try a different strategy. Because normally what I do is I'll drag out a big box and just say, just go and flatten that. And the assumption is they'll flatten it, and the trouble is they don't. At least, not really. Oh, crikey, just saw that lightning strike. So I think what I'll do, as I said, just out of curiosity, I'm going to try... Oh no, I didn't want a road. I want to flatten things. Out of curiosity, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try... I mean, that's like a start point. I'm going to try and do it in layers. So I'm not quite sure how that works. Because, I mean, basically what I want to do is I want to move the town over there. Now, at the moment, the cost to move that is 500 gold ingots. As far as I'm aware, that price does go up. So if I go up to tier 4, whenever we get round to having like 400 people, I think it'll become more expensive to do that. So, I want to get it done as quickly as possible. In the meantime, we're desperate for food. So I've had another idea. And that is, I think what I'll do is I'm going to build some more of these. More of these arborists. Speaking of which, have we actually got enough people? Yeah, I think we do. Let's just plug these gaps, because I'm keeping my fingers and my toes crossed that eventually the devs might actually do something about this and automate this part. Hasn't been mentioned at all in like the roadmap or anything, but you never know. We can remain forever optimistic. I mean, the automated, like the compost yards and so on. So all our fields here, for instance, they get fertilizer automatically. So that was useful. And the arborists, they'll automatically look after their little plots with trees in them. So I think that's what we'll do. If I can find another one. I mean, the fertility is actually 90%. That's one thing I find is that when it comes to the fields, the fertility, well, it sucks basically. It's surprising because I mean this map's got yeah, it's kind of hilly, hence all the problems I'm having trying to get to flatten that place. But it does seem to be doing well for fruit. So that's the plan. Because it was suggested I actually grow more fruit trees, so why not? So I'll get them to go and build that little building over there. And in the meantime, I mean, yeah, look at that. I was worrying about nothing. See, we got food somewhere. Right, what is this? Xander Plains Rider. Ubar. Yeah, nothing really I mean, I've got a bit of gold, but now that's surprising. We've actually got quite a lot of pelts. Now that makes a change, but nothing really to sell. I mean, yeah. And that actually, that's just something else that I've just remembered is I still need to work out how to solve this problem, because I've got a lot of people in here supposedly mining gold. I mean, we've still got quite a bit in there. It's 1,531 gold. I mean, if I zoom in, it doesn't make any difference for this one, unfortunately. It's a bit of a shame you can't really do that. You can zoom in on the map, but you can't zoom into the actual, like, user interface that you've got, which is a bit of a pain. But, yeah, I've got a lot of people in there. Jeez Louise, they're very slow in getting any gold out. I mean, there is some food and there is some firewood there, but that's more for, like, during the winter when the people who are working here get caught out and they can't get home. So, out of curiosity, so this is a see, this is my other problem. There's nobody is actually collecting this gold, so we've got a foundryman whose job is to convert gold. You can find them around here somewhere. Yeah, one of their jobs is to convert gold ore into gold ingots, and they're going all the way out here to get it because nobody's bringing it back. So why have I got nobody in there? Why isn't nobody in there? 8 of 8 Wainwrights. How bizarre. So there's a wagon sitting in there doing nothing. Let's see, so they're building a wagon. Alright, oh, that's why he's busy drinking beer. Seriously, you're going to be going out there and drink after you've had a drink of beers. There he is down there. He's had a drink of beer and now he's going to go out and take the wagon out. So they're heading to their wagon. But that's what I'm really relying on, is these folks to bring their wagon to the actual mine that we've got and bring the gold back. Now that should be getting dumped into... Right, that might explain some things. Oh no, it is ticked. That's a lie. It is ticked. There you. I was thinking that's why I hadn't ticked the box, but no, it is. It is set up to collect and store gold over here. I don't want them to store the actual gold ingots. I want the gold ingots down in the vault here. And they've got nothing to do because there's no clay. So that's... that's another thought. Did I ever build another clay mine? So there's an iron mine with hardly anybody in it. Ah, right. Yes, that was another challenge on this map, is that we've run out of clay. Foobar. I'm starting to think at some point this system's just going to break down, because there is a tip out there which actually says, you know, when you start the game up you get tips. One of which is to, well, if you haven't got anything, go buy at the trading post. Well, that's a brilliant tip, except the fact that nobody happens to be selling any at this moment in time. So I'm stuck. And why am I not producing hardly any iron? Let's have a quick peek. So resources, gathering and mining. So yeah, we've produced 31 gold, even though that's packed out. I've produced 36 ore. That's the iron ore. Let's dump a few people in there, keep them occupied. Why not? These are all challenges. Right, we've already seen him. speed this up because I think they're done. I think they've done what they can to flatten that. So let's try this again. And I'm just going to keep flattening it until it's flat. And then I think what I'll have to do is kind of work my way that way. Because it kind of looks a lot flatter than it used to be, but I'm beginning to think that might be the strategy, is just to do it in layers. Like, rather than like one big big square or whatever rectangle that you pick out. Maybe if I get them to do it in layers, it might be better. So let's try it this way. I mean, if nothing else, it gives them something to do, I suppose. All of this just to move a town. That's what I like about... Oh, no, that's a thought. That's what I like about with some of the other games I've played, where they give you a combination, different tools, different terrain tools that you can do different things. Right, anywho. So I haven't built that yet. But what I'm thinking is, I mean, if I pack that out to there, if I actually build this area out so that we've got quite a few different arborists, what I could do is move the actual reservist over to here, because one of the challenges is they don't have easy access to things like the glass or the firewood. So, well, they're all... Oh, I'm back to square one. I need to flatten the area. Grrr! They seriously need... I mean, I know at some point they did actually change the tool. They did something. I don't know what, but they did something. But it's still... It still doesn't quite do what I need it to do, because I need flat areas. I need to be able to just like say, see that place over there? Go and dig a hole, but make it flat. Because, geez Louise, we've been doing a lot of flattening over here, and you can see it's like, I mean, it's a bit flatter. It's nowhere near as bad as it used to be. I mean, before you used to like see people, it was like an embankment. You seriously thought like a 45-degree angle. There's no way anybody could seriously like walk on that. But surprisingly enough, they did. Nobody ever fell off a cart. At least none that I saw, anyway. I mean, that corner, jeez Louise, that was horrific. I don't know how anybody could have survived that. So yeah, we'll keep them busy just flattening the roads. And it's the OCD in me. It needs these places to be flat, because it doesn't make sense otherwise. Keep flattening. Come on. Up to it. Place isn't flat enough. Oh. Yeah, and there's only so far you can actually get them to do as well. Probably doesn't make sense what I'm doing, because I think you've got to realistically start at the A point, get that point flat, and then work your way outwards. Hence why I'm trying to do it that way over there. I'm trying to work my way out in that direction to just keep it getting flatter and flatter. That's the theory anyway. Whether it works or not, I've no idea, but you're going to try somewhere. So at least it keeps the builders doing something, I suppose. That's probably why they're actually not getting around to building that that arborist, actually. Now that I think about it, this is probably not such a good idea. I mean, food-wise, we're on 4 months, with 2 months of spoilage. Now that I just caught that glimpse as they were finishing there, and it did look as though that was getting a bit flatter. Seriously, dude, why is the wagon coming there? What is the point of having like roads if no one's actually going to use them? Oh yeah, that's probably why there isn't a road in that direction. Oh. Okay, well, I mean, I suppose they could have gone this way, but actually that's what I might do then, just run the road over in that direction. Right, let's have a look. How are we doing over here? Let's put a bit of priority on that one. Because that's something I need, is the food. So actually, what's down here? There's nothing... I'll get them to harvest that. I think I'll tear this place down. Because there will have been a mine out here sometime. So let's take these away. If there's any stones, I may as well clear them while I can. Right, I'll clear the path out. And we'll take that one out as well. Wow, that was a seriously bendy road, that one. Where does that one go? Oh, that one goes in that direction. Okay, fair enough. We'll grab those stones as well. In the meantime... Oh, down only 77 gold. Ooh. I need to sell things. Oh, jeez Louise. It's funny, it's not that long ago when we just didn't have any pelt at all. In part, I think that's because I got the hunters to start. I upgraded the hunters. When you upgrade them to whatever tier they're... What was that? When you upgrade them to a higher tier, you can get them to produce traps. And if you produce traps, they supposedly go out and they'll get more pelts than they will... like meat, for instance. So a small carcass, a boar carcass. So thinking, if I can find any boars, we could get three pelts out of. Oh, wow, I'll have to have a look and see if there's actually any boars then on this map. I think there is. They're usually hard to find, I must admit. But anyway, I'm getting distracted. I was supposed to be trying to sort things out with this dude over here. Right, so we'll get them to start bringing some pelts over and I'll sell them. Because I am seriously desperate for money. Because we just don't have enough gold. I mean, I don't know what those gold miners are doing, but they're just not producing enough gold. Medicinal roots are expensive. Everything else is cheap, but... Ah, there you go. Clay. Oh, that's something I need. Yes, clay. If you buy that, that's 600, right? I'll buy that. Buy that and transfer it. So that goes in the kitty. Or wherever they decide to put it. Right, so who's this then? See, the foundrymen keep coming out here. So let's see if we can do anything about that then. Nope, that's not going to be doing it. It comes under storage. Right, we'll get them to build another wainwright. Just checking 65, so seem to be doing okay. Still haven't built that yet. What on earth are they doing? Oh, that's it, they're doing the trees. So they're chopping trees. Oh, there's a bit of overlap there. Those trees are kind of overlapped onto this area. But, oh well, still have be. They're going to chop, yeah, they're going to chop that up. I need to tear that down, but I want to get that as a priority because obviously, well, we ran out of food at the last episode, so I need them to sort that out. Seriously, I mean, we're in profit to 77 there. Put a bit more gold into the pot and see how that copes. Seriously, what are these lot doing? So there's two people and they're both stopping the trading post, but I'll speed it up and see how it goes. So I've been doing some flattening over there. Wow, those birds flew by quickly. If we try flattening again, I'm just going to keep at this. I'm just going to keep basically telling them to try and flatten the place until it looks flat. Because that makes sense. I mean, there's a bit of logic there. Whether it works or not, I've no idea, but you know, got to try. The only trouble is it's the builders that are doing this, I think. That's going to interrupt that. Any actual building they do. Ooh, it's true, someone's broke their leg. That sounds bad. Right, so I'll just keep doing this in layers and we'll see what they do. What? There's over 400 gold. Why are they saying there's not enough gold? Oh, geez Louise, all these houses they're upgrading. I mean, that's highly convenient in the sense that it's going to get me more money, but it's highly inconsiderate in the sense that, I mean, I've got a house there that's stuck because we don't have any clay. At least we didn't have any not that long ago. Maybe that's what it is. Since I've went out and bought some clay, all of a sudden these houses have suddenly started to get asked to be upgraded, and it requires clay. Hoobar, I say. How dare you upgrade without asking permission? I think. Just try to think. I think there might be a setting where you can like disable that automation, but in any case, they've run out of something. What have you run out of? You've got no tallow. Oh, okay. Well, there's not much I can do there. Unless I upgrade the barns. To upgrade the barns, we're going to need over 200 planks. Because what I've noticed is they practically double the actual number of cows. You end up with about 20 cows. Because at the moment the limit is 10. That could be tempting. That definitely could be tempting. Let's have a look what we're doing for storage. So we've got a few heavy tools still going, so that's not too bad. Jeez Louise, 4,384 arrows. What are you supposed to do with that many arrows? That's just bonkers. Have I got a limit on them? Yes, we do. I've got a limit, so I'm limiting them to 500 of them, 100 of them, 100 of them. Because you can't sell them either. I mean, I've got tons and tons of arrows. It would have been extremely useful if I could have sold them. I could have made quite a bit of money, I think. Ooh, predators are attacking. Yeah, I think the people who do this, yeah, these are all builders. So all this, I don't think me having all these orders in like terraforming places and rebuilding places is helping, but I don't know. It feels as if it's getting flatter. Because I noticed that embankment that we've got there now, you see. Yeah, it seems to be getting flatter. There must be something they do to decide how to flatten it. Maybe they pick a flat point and just say that's flat. We'll try and flatten the rest to be as flat. Yeah, I don't know. Because you can see a bit of a difference when they finish. You can see how the terrain changes a bit now. That on the right, the one on the right just seemed to like lift up for some strange reason. I don't know. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get them to lower it. I want to get it low and flat like the place over there, but it's at an angle. Oh, seriously, come on, finish it off, will you? I want to see if I can move my town. I mean, there's quite a dip. You see, there's quite a dip. But to be fair, I mean, it is a hilly area. There's one person work. Oh no, they've given up. Right, well, we shouldn't have wibbly. Oh, truth. I was going to put the. I'm looking at this. I was thinking, oh, there's a great point. I can run the road in that direction, but it's all wibbly wobbly. It's like, yeah, I've got a curvy road there. 3 villagers have died. Oh, jeez Louise. Not of old age. No. Because I've got 363 people. I need 400. I can't upgrade this until I've got 400. Well, okay, so I need like 5,000 gold as well. This is a problem. See there? That's what I like about it. When we get to the winter time, it looks... You can seriously pick it out, but it looks as though we're getting there. I mean, when I say we're getting there, it's going to be like forever and a day, but we're getting there, I think. As long as I keep telling them to flatten the place. Actually, that's a thought. Oh, I can't cancel it, can I? Oh, yes, I can. Because what I'm thinking is coming in from that point there. Yeah, if I come in from about here instead, that might be better. I mean, the only catch is you're limited as to how far you can go. So there, that's about as far as I can get them to actually do this, but just for giggles, because it might well be that if you ask them to do, say, that, it's too much to realistically flatten it so that everything is at this height here, for instance. I don't think the tool works in that way. Oh. Let's keep trying. We'll see where we get to. Actually, I guess we'll get that going again. Jeez Louise, that looks horrific. I'm just looking at the way this the theatre here looks literally buried. It's as if it's been like stuck in a snowdrift somewhere. Oh dear. Right, I'm gonna go that way. Nope. What about if we start there? There. Yeah. All that flattening actually. How is anybody gonna get in there? Right, so we've got four months of food with... So it says months of food lost to spoilage over the next 12 months. So over 12 months you'd lose 2 months of food. Which is the least of my problems, quite frankly. Right, okay. Now, one thing I'll warn you about, as I found, is if I pick 3x3, this sounds extremely loud. I don't know why, I don't know what they've done, but it sounds extremely loud when I put this down. I've noticed. Jeez Louise, that was seriously loud. They've done something and they've made it extremely loud. Right, so we're getting to do that one. Ooh, craggy. Now if I drop that to a 1x1, it isn't. It's very, very quiet. I don't know what's going on there, but that's ridiculous. It's like, you know, it's not consistent in the amount of noise it makes, it's just very weird. To be fair, it's in early access, so you've got to expect weird things. That is weird. It's weird with a capital weird. Right, can we put any... Right, so how much wiggle room we've got? Trouble is, it doesn't tell you how many you've done until they're actually planted, so I'm just guessing. I mean, I don't have to grow like the same number, but again, it's like it's the OCD in me just doesn't... It needs a bit of consistency here. We'll see where they get to. So that one has... It's like there's two peach trees missing. I can't put any anywhere. Hang on, what's that? Why did they chop the trees down? Or was that too obvious of a thing to do? Seriously? Like, chop the trees down. It would make life so much simpler if you did. I think it must have been digging stone up and then they've just left it lying around. I don't know. Right, what are these lot up to now? To be fair, it is winter time, but... Yes, I do want to move it. I don't have the money, but... It's... What the heck? It's actually flat. So I could, in theory, put that down. Except now that I've got a... It's like a theatre buried in the snow. I'm not overly fond of that now. I feel obliged to sort of like dig it out. Because if I don't, it's just going to continuously like annoy me. Tell you what. How many builders have we got? 20. So I'll dedicate more people to building, because if they've got nothing to do, they revert back to being labourers anyway. I'll have to see how much wiggle room I get on that, because you have to have a certain number of labourers, and it increases like the bigger, obviously, the population. Wow, even that place is moving. You can actually see this starts to wobble around. It's like it kind of like lifted up. And that's just weird. I mean, still slopes, to be fair. So I'll just keep on trying and see what we get. Zoom out a bit more. Yeah, that would have been too far. I think that might be the better way to do it then. Is just keep doing it in layers and then eventually they'll get there. It's just another layer there. Oh, Fubar, I started too far back. Do one there and one over there. So they might get that done quicker because there's more builders. Wow, this... Having these rotation keys is way much easier now. Right, there you go. Have some more gold. Speaking of more gold, right, we've got another Wainwright, so put another person in there. So presumably at some point these are going to get their finger out and start going somewhere. I mean, preferably over in this direction. I mean, I kind of like feel obliged to sort of like try and smooth the road out. I don't know if it makes any difference whatsoever, but I mean, seriously, that many people and they're producing so little gold. Right, well, there's a gold mine. 245. That's not a lot of gold. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of gold mines, or gold I should say, on the map. If I can find one. Yeah, there's one over there. Just out of curiosity, what was it? The different buttons do different things. So I'm trying to get it to... Ah, it's F2, F3 and F4, that's why. F4. It's F4 that I wanted. Yeah, F4. Right, so, let's see what those lot would do. Nope, that's a town centre. I don't want to go there. I want to go here. Right, so... Oh, if we had a lot of baskets, I could have sold those at a profit. Nope. All the things I want to sell, we've got very little of. I mean, I can buy more gold, but that kind of defeats the objective. Right, tell you what. I'm not going to stock gold. The reason I was stocking that is like early game. It's a case of at least I can sell it. I'm going to sell gold at some point. That just seems weird, being able to sell a gold ore at a cost of 7 gold ingots. So it's worth more than the gold ingots for some strange reason. Anyway, fish shop. I don't want to buy things. I want to sell things. I need money. You're seriously getting short of money. I'm going to have to wait for somebody else to come along. Because I don't like these prices. I mean, if it gets desperate enough, we'll do it, but... From a bit of a height, you can see it's still kind of... It looks and feels a bit too much of a slope. But having all these extra builders is certainly helping. So just keep layering it out and see where we get to then. Ooh, someone's got a foot wound. Right, just keep layering and layering. Not layering, layering. And that one. And that one. Unless maybe I should have gone in... I wonder if I should have gone in that direction. No, I don't know. Ooh, 13 people. Yeah. I mean, people are dying left, right and centre, so yeah, I mean, we could do with more. We could always do with more people. Right, I'm going to slow this down because I'm now actually at a point where we're actually we're getting this place flattened a lot quicker. So I can't keep up. Right, and again, keep going. Yeah, I'll get round to you in a minute. I'm going to slow this down even more. Let's see, hopefully that one has actually got things I can sell, otherwise we're going to run out of money. If we start there. At some point this is going to get monotonous and I'm going to have to just put the actual town down below. Right, keep going. No, it's not. Yeah, it's kind of there. It's kind of there. Right, what have you got? So this is Ander Plains Rider. Ooh. Right, nobody needs clothes. Forget about them. We don't need clothes. You can have them. I actually need clay. I need a lot of clay. Oh, that's it. Yes, because I haven't got a clay mine. Oh, boobar. You don't have any clay either. Grrr. The thought. That's a thought. It might actually be in my interests to actually buy gold ore at a cheaper price if it's possible. Buy the gold ore and then sell it back as gold ingots or something. I don't know. Well, turn it into clay, into gold ingots, I should say. Shoes. Yes, we could do with shoes, but at the minute I'm more desperate for things like the gold rather than selling, rather than buying things. I'm more desperate to sell things. I mean, I could sell you. Oh, I see. I'll tell you what. Let's do a bit of trading as it should be. So we will buy. How much is it going to cost me for some shoes? 400. And if I sell you, there you go. I'll have my money back. Yay! So these are a bit more expensive. So if we get, say, a bunch of them. Oh, yeah, I did transfer them. Right. I'll sell you. I've only got 20 at the minute. I need them to restock. No. I don't want to buy, I want to sell. It's pity you can't just do like a barter and sort of like say, look, I'll trade you this for that. That would be a bit easier. Right. Back to our little flattening exercise. It seems to be getting better, I must admit. Yeah, it seems to be getting better. Now we're doing for our fruit. So that place is getting flattened. Hold on. There's nobody chopping the trees down here. Oh, you haven't got round to it. Okay, fair enough. I'll let you off. Right. I want a road. So if we get... Nope, not decorations. I want a road. So where? You come out to about here. It's a pity you can't kind of like pin that so you know exactly where things are. Right, so if we run our road... Oh, geez Louise, ran away. What on earth is going on there? Right, if we run the road... I don't want to wibble... Well, it's going to be wibbly wobbly. I just don't want it curvy whirly. Seriously, stop messing around. Right, if I put that there... What I'm going to do is I'm going to get them to move this place. I can't put it in the middle of them lot, but... Yeah, I know it's not flat, but... That's a weird logo. It looks like a... You can see like it's got a logo of the actual, you know, like a jam jar sort of thing, but from like that distance it looked more like a skull and crossbones the way it was hiding behind the trees. I was like, thinking, what? Is there something going on here? On the other hand, it looks a bit like a face. Yeah, from a distance it looks like a smiley face. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Right, so if we put that... Does it really matter? No? Right, we'll get them to build... Right, what do you need? Oh, that's it. The, Fiddly-dee. I went all that trouble of like moving things. Now I'm gonna have to move them again. Right, I don't know anybody else who uses this. Yeah, I'll get round to you in a minute. Hold on. Just hold tight. We'll get there eventually. Just hold your horses. Oh no, it's too steep. That's what I should call this playthrough. Too steep. Because I was running into that problem. Everything's too steep. Oh, we've got a lot of cheese. And he hasn't got enough money. Oh, how much? Actually, that's not too bad, actually. So we can get away with that. No, he hasn't got any... He hasn't got any clay and he hasn't got any gold ore. I don't know if anybody actually sells gold ore. No. There's not a buy and sell option there, so... Ah! Now there's an interesting one. So they're selling cheese at 5. And they're buying it at 9, so you could play a bit of arbitrage here. You could actually buy it off you could buy the cheese off this one and sell it to that one at a higher price. The only catch is he's got a lot of it and I've almost cleaned them out already. Five versus 9, so you're almost doubling your money. So let's see, he's got 1565. What if we buy, not boots? Because I got away with 200 before. Oh no, that's transferring the gold. You've also got to be careful, because if you buy off trader number 2 to sell to trader number 1, the trouble is this one over here on the right could have left by the time you actually get the stuff. And you've also got to have enough capacity in the actual in your inventory setting here, where here I've got it set to I think I've got it set to store 200 cheese, and the trouble is the rest ends up in the town. So it can be a bit fiddly. Right, anyway. Let's buy 200 cheese off you. Because he's got enough. Can we start the game? Going slow. Right, if I'll buy it and stock it. Oh, they've already... Oh, no. He's already left. So I've got 200 of a possible 200. Why have I got 200 of a possible 226? Ah, no, that's 200. So I've got... Yeah, the inventory... I set this to store 200, but they must have brought some across, and now I've got over capacity. We've got 226 out of 200. I need to clear this before, essentially, these lot disappear with another 26 cheese. But, anyway, I'm getting distracted. So if I put minus 200 there... Oh, he doesn't have enough. There. So I've almost got it. So now I need realistically I need to be buying something else off him at a cheaper price. I mean, heavy weapons. I mean, I could always do with the iron. I mean, why not? If I buy and transfer that across and keep selling my cheese. Nope, that's too much. Can't cope with that. No, I'm trying to sell it. I'm not trying to buy it, I'm just trying to sell it. There. There you go. Is there anything else I could buy? Jeez Louise, I wish I could... I'd love to be able to make lots of weapons and tools, because they go for quite a good price, but... No. Right, that'll do. That'll do me. So we made a bit of a profit on the trading post. So that, sometimes that happens, not often, but sometimes. I mean, that's... It's flat as far as the game's concerned, but it's not flat as far as I'm concerned. I wonder if I go... Out of curiosity, if I go in that direction. I mean, that's not even flat, probably. Oh, I'm not... No, I want to flatten it. I don't want a dirt road. Why did I pick a dirt road? Let's go in that direction, just for giggles. Let's see what we get. Oh, right, okay, so we've got to start there. Fair enough, fair enough. I've no idea what this is going to end up looking like, but... Surely at some point it's got to end up flat. So just keep going. Just keep... As you can see when it gets to the end how it seriously slopes upwards like that. I mean, that is not flat by any stretch of the imagination. But because I've been layering it, it's getting... The embankment's getting steeper and steeper. Which then begs the question, people will be coming in this direction and you think, are they going to fall over or something? I don't think it's possible. I think that maybe there is a sort of like a limit as to where people are willing to go. You know, if it's too steep, it's like, no, I'm not going in there. That's just a dumb idea. I'm not going there. Right, let's try again, because they're obviously getting somewhere. Yeah, you can see how it slopes like that. Might be better and like to wait until they actually finish one part, so that way they do get it flat, and then you move on to the next one. Except they're going in a... They're not going at it in a sort of like an orderly manner. They're just like, yeah, whatever, we'll get round to it, you know. Speaking of flat things, this is not flat. I think that's what this episode's pretty much about, is just trying to flatten this place. It is seriously not... It's not flat by any... I mean, look at that. That's horrific. How is anybody supposed to walk along there without breaking a leg? Maybe that's why I'm getting these messages about people breaking their legs, because the place is just not flat. Ooh, yeah, probably. I think the game's lying. It's saying that people are dying of old age. I think they're actually dying because they're having accidents on the paths. I think it's a case of the paths aren't flat, so it's like they're breaking their leg. Yeah, legs. And then they don't recover. Let's keep going. Keep going. Right, how's my fruit doing? Still beavering around doing that place. I've got 2 people. No, do I have, why do I not have 2 people? I should have had 2 people in there. Come on. Hop to it. Right, now, where's my glassworks is over here, isn't it? So I'll need to bring that over. I don't know of anything that actually uses the glass other than the preservist. Because I think when I built it, I was thinking more of... I don't know if there was a preservist at the time, but I think the idea was really to just sell the actual glass, but... Right, if we put that there... Wow, that was a flat. That was actually flat. That is impressive. They were told to flatten the road and it did. Oh no, it's not a straight road. Oh, for crying out loud. How did we end up... How did we end up with a road that isn't straight? Is this going to seriously confuse people? That's an embankment. No! Start flattening the place. This will not do. Health and safety are going to start complaining if we don't solve this problem. Not that I think they actually had health and safety back in those days. Just might, from someone's perspective, that might actually be quite a good thing. Right, so the moving that, I do need some storage over there. Kinda looks... It looks as though they're getting there. Yeah, it's starting to look better, I must admit. I'm... Oh, no. No, 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 no. 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 We don't want that. Right, keep layering it like that. Let's see. I was thinking suspicion it'll end up just creating a slope in that direction. What? Now it's sloping down. It's now sloping down over there. Grr. I seriously wish they would just give you a very simple terraforming tool or set of tools. I've said it before. I mean, you've got other games where you just basically pick a point. You pick the depth, and they just flatten everything. It's completely flat right up to that point. I think that's So I think that's basically the theme of this video is about trying to flatten this place. I think that's going to be my thumbnail. Straight. I mean, on the plus side, I mean, look at that. That's a massive amount of ground they've dug out. When you look at it, it just takes forever and a day. Well, it's taking years, quite frankly. I seriously should have picked a flatter ground. It never crossed my mind. I just picked this particular map because it's got a lot of gold and a lot of mines. Basically, that was I think that was the theory. Right, we'll rip this road out because it's not the kind of road I want. I want a simple road, not one of these wibbly wobbly things. It doesn't make sense to have a wibbly wobbly road. Right, so where do the trees come out? Right, so right up to probably about here. So that's where we're bumping into. So then we'll move that a bit closer to the road then. Oh wow! They didn't complain and who's that? Oh, they haven't got round to. Okay, fair enough. I haven't got round to doing that one yet. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right, storage. I need things to store things in. So I'm getting to build that one, and I'm getting to build this one. Which way around do you base? This one doesn't have an arrow. Why do you not have an arrow? You should have an arrow. I think it faces that way. Oh no. No. Don't tell me it's too fine. Wibbly wobbly roads and places that aren't flat. Hang on. No, I don't want a pear tree. I want things that are flat. Yeah, go and flatten that place and do something over there and... Oh, no, go away. You horrible people. It's like the raiders are here to give me grief. I must admit it's been quite quiet. We're almost up to the hour limit and this is the first time the raiders have turned up. I mean, all they do though is they just trash the place. Hello. Why? What? There's nobody complaining in here. Why are you complaining? What? So you're intoxicated? That's no good. Can't be drunk on... Well, you're not a soldier, so you... Never mind. Have you got any clay? Yes, you've got clay, but it's expensive. Okay, we won't be buying clay from you then. Right, where are these 9 raiders? Because last time I think we were hitting over here. 63. So they're heading... Where the heck are they coming from? Oh, they're coming down this side now. Ooh. Seriously? Oh no. Stop killing everyone. Right, how many people are in here? Right, let's get some... There's 2 people in there. Let's see if we can sort this out. If I had the money, I would upgrade these, but unfortunately I don't. So, I mean, how much does it cost to upgrade one of these? 350 gold. Right, where's the soldiers when you need them? I've got 6 people. Right. Let's go and plant your flag over here. Where the gate is. Look at that. Really easy just to spin around with a camera. Now I'm curious to know where they're going to go. Are they going to split off? Yeah, they're splitting off. Ooh, you rascals. Right, well that's one tower completely wrecked. You're going to hit the wall. Seriously? How can you be missing ranged ammunition? I mean, 4,394 arrows and you're complaining there's not enough. Like, what? In hindsight, I think that's just because somebody is about to garrison the place and just haven't got round to actually getting any arrows. I'll let you off. Right. Well, while that's going on, I need to plug some gaps as ever. Jeez Louise, that's bad. I think that's just the injured people. Right. And back we go again. It would be nice to have like a little counter that actually tells you how many of these annoying people are still alive and where they are. Oh, they've wrecked the place. Seriously? That was highly inconsiderate. So they've wrecked that one, they've wrecked that one. We know they wrecked that one. Right, so far it looks like that's where they've... Which I'll slow this down because... Where are they? Ah, there's one over there. Yeah, there's one over there. Oh, that's... Oh, right. Ah, so... Toggling F3 doesn't just show you your own people. It also shows you the raiders. Ah. Interesting. Oh dear. Gilliam's idol. Seriously? Dude, that's highly inconsiderate of you. Anyway. Oh no. No. Don't tell me I've got gaps. If I could pick that tower up, hell. Yeah, it's a bit of a gap. Right, so it looks like because we have the two towers here, we've sorted that problem, but they're gonna, at some point, I've got a horrible feeling they'll break in. There's nobody right there. Oh no, they're giving up. Oh, cool, they've all given up. Woohoo! Right. I need to fill these gaps because people got killed. Right, you can all go home and do whatever it was you were doing before. But I need to fill these gaps because the game doesn't do it for you. You've got to do that bit of micromanagement yourself. Right, so how many buildings? Because before there was 4, so that one's getting rebuilt. That's getting rebuilt. That one. Oh, hold on. I saw a little arrow. Oh, there it is. There's a sneaky person there. They're being sneaky. They actually got into the actual place and yay. Right, they've been ejected out of the town. I'm surprised all these didn't run off. It's like, yeah, whatever, you know. I've got things to sell. I've got more important things to be doing. Nothing... See, there's nothing I can sell for a good price. And you're not selling me anything I need. Boobar. So we could buy baskets at a cheap price. Can I sell you baskets? Nope. No, there's nothing I can see there. I don't want to buy clay at an expensive price. That does not make sense. Although we are desperate for clay, I must admit. Because it does have an effect on the actual buildings and what have you. If you don't have any clay, and they get stuck where they're upgrading, for instance, it'll also stop, well, it'll stop buildings upgrading in the first place, but if they get stuck, you're kind of stuck because then that building's like, oh, I'm not doing anything. Where have all these lot gone? Oh, they wandered off over there. So why is nobody coming to collect poor Gilliam? He's lying there. If nobody picks him up, we're going to be in serious duty. We could do with somebody coming out with a little trolley and picking him up and taking him to see the doctor. Look at that, they're just walking past him. Oh, that's seriously inconsiderate. Oh, there you go. There you go. She just picked him up and put him in a little wheelbarrow. Oh, that's seriously undignified. That is being pushed around in a wheelbarrow. Will she ever make it though? Is she actually going to get him to the hospital in time? That's become my serious priority now. Is she going to get him to the hospital in time? And better still, will the doctor be able to fix him in time? Better still, will the doctor be able to fix him? Come on. He's getting there. The doctor better not be inebriated. That would be highly inconsiderate. Hang on a minute, did he just get out? Did he just get out of the... What? Did he just get out of the wheelbarrow and walk there? Oh, that was... Oh, glad I didn't miss that. I was looking there to think, hang on a minute, there's something missing. Where's my other defense tower? I wrecked that one as well. I don't like these raiders, I've decided. I just do not like them. Cause more than enough mischief. No. You're the same. You're not offering me the things that I need. I think this is where the game kind of like falls down. If nobody's actually selling you the things that you actually need to buy, or you can't sell the things that you want to sell, you're kind of stuffed. I think it's going to reach a point where I think I'll just like run out of resources and I just can't buy them. Good grief! I'm looking at that where that path is, and it's like, oh no. Anyway, where was I? Right, I need to get a... We need a step 2. So that's a stockyard, but I need a storehouse. I didn't build one before because there was nowhere to build it. I also need a fire splitter, not to be confused with a fire starter. Resources. Where's the fire splitter? There you go. Right, so they'll be able to produce the... They'll produce the firewood that they need. They'll produce the glass that they need. I'll need to stock sand and coal. So, don't stock anything here except some firewood, some logs, some coal, some sand. Hold on, I'm busy. So sand and coal. Firewood and glass. Firewood. When that gets built, I'll get them to store the glass. That leaves somebody missing. And that is somebody else to... Oh no, it's too steep. Seriously? Yeah, I need somebody to produce the coal for them. I mean, you can still get somebody to bring the coal along, but if I can turn logs into it locally, that'd be a bit easier. Seriously, tell me you've got some clay. We'll buy some of them. It's a bit pricey, but desperate times. Ooh, I'll sell you the pelts. You can have them. I'm curious, why are we not got enough baskets? Where's the... Oh, we're not getting enough willow, that's why. So that's something to think about. Ooh, speaking of things to think about. It's almost getting there. It's kind of getting there. So pull it out to about here. I don't know why I'm picking that particular point, but I think it's because of the embankment, actually. Keep going, keep going. And hopefully these builders will eventually get it to be... Oh, no. That's too big. Do one line at a time. And fingers and toes crossed, that'll work. Right. Go on, step to it. Villagers are unable to find space for stored produce. Yeah, whatever. I've got bigger problems. It's called trying to flatten the place. We go from, say, that point there to there. And that to there. Hang on a minute, who's trampling all over the place here? That's highly inconsiderate, that. They're just casually wandering through there with a little wagon and trashing the place. It's not very nice. I wonder if I can flatten that a bit more. Yeah, I'd love to have a tool where you just point and click and say, flatten this area, and flatten it. From there to there. Yeah, from there to there. See, like that, they're just... where the heck is everybody coming from? Like, wandering... For some reason, they're wandering down here. They do not give a monkeys, they're just, like, trampling all over the place. I wouldn't care, like, if you build roads and it's like, yeah, no, whatever. I don't care. I'll go where I'm gonna go. Probably better to wait until the... Yeah, that still seems too much of a slow burn. I haven't said that. What I'm gonna do is I'm getting... Yeah, I'm gonna move it. I've had enough. So that... Where does that face? It faces that way. So let's flip it round. It's different size. There's no consistency in the size here. Right, go on. Move it. Move it. In the middle of a blizzard. Oh, timing is everything. Oh, no. There's people missing from their jobs. Fill the jobs in, because the game won't do that for you. Fine. So they don't have any tallow. They're full. Boobar. Right. That's another feature that we could do with. So go and keep everything in here. And then that way they can keep building things. Otherwise we'll be here till Christmas. Right, I'm going to slow this down a bit. Because I really do with the tools and the weapons. Let's take that one at a double the speed. Why not just for giggles and see what it does? I don't think we're getting anywhere with this gold, I must admit. I mean, that's a lot of people, and all we got out of it was 21. There is no other tier. You can't, like, speed it up that way. 26% idle. What? I wonder if it's because we don't have the tools. Maybe things would go a lot better if we actually gave them tools. Just it costs money, and I don't have much. Oh no, someone's lying dead. That's not right. There's nobody going to bury them. I mean, we've got room in the grave. 163 building work needed to move my town. Whoa, was that a lightning strike? Right, I was going to build something over there. Oh yes, that was it. I was going to build a building, wasn't I? Oh, seriously? That'll do. Right, so they're complaining because they've got nothing. They've got nothing to do. They've got no fruit. Probably. They've got no glassware and they've got no berries. Ah, Hmm. I mean, you could alter it, I suppose. Hang on a minute. You got 300 root vegetables. Oh, hold on. You've got no glassware, have you? Oh, okay. And you're not... Oh, there's only one of you. And you're living somewhere else. Right, okay, well... Fair enough. Can't argue with that. It's cold outside. Needs 400 gold. Right, put some more gold in the kitty. Then I might get round to finally moving this thing. I mean, I think this should do a bit better. Oh, not rats again. Oh, no, that's a thought. That's something else I forgot about. Storage. That makes more sense. Oh, good grief, I've just realised this is going to be a wonderful place for, like, raiders to attack. We'll get all this lot, and because what they like to do is, like, they come along and just trash the place. So they'll steal everything out of you. Good grief. Why have we got beer in here? How do we end up with tons of beer? I mean, the brewery's all the way up there. Good grief. Flour? We've got... What? Why are they bringing the wheat all the way down here? I mean, put it over here. These people are crazy. I've come to the conclusion these are just crazy people. Right, I do want to put glassware in there. Actually, can we store... Oh, we haven't got around to finding that bit out yet. Only store that there for now. So once I build that one, I'll find that out. Because the idea is I want to keep the food in here because you can give them barrels, and this has better preserving time. Oh wow! How did we get suddenly a barrel in here? Anyway, a root cellar should be better for storing food than a normal storage. Speaking of which, we actually ran out. Oopsie. Right, in that case, we're going to buy some. Yeah, buy it. We've got bigger problems now. I don't have enough food. Oh, shine a light. Right, what have you got? Is there anything I can sell you? Yeah, I'll sell you them at a normal price. Stone. Why are we not storing honey? Start storing some honey in here that we can sell. Clay is a bit expensive, I must admit. Oh dear. It's because we haven't got any money. What? Low desirability? Oh, it's probably the food. The lack of the food's putting people off, I'd imagine. Yeah, I think. Have you actually got any food that I'm storing in here to sell? Because I could put that back. I mean, you've got tons of flour though. Oh, hold on. It's not going to be one of these crazy things where the windmills broke down, is it? Nope. See, it's this storage problem. There's like too much. There's too much flour. We'll run out of storage space for the flour. Apparently. It's like, oh, shucks. Yes, it's going to need a bit of a rethink. So we'll run out of places to store it. So they're not producing any more flour, which is fine to some extent. But now you can't set a limit. No, I can't. Interesting, I can't set a limit for the amount of flour to produce. In some ways that's a good thing because you only want a certain amount of flour, because otherwise it sort of like it decays a lot quicker or spoils a lot quicker than the grain does, I think. So in some respects, I don't really want that much flour, but that's interesting that you can't control that. I mean, if I go to some other building, like here, I can actually control the amount. They didn't give you that option for flour. They don't just suddenly grind to a halt. Yeah, no pun intended, but they don't suddenly come to a halt on the amount of flour they produce. Interesting. Right, we come to here. Right, seeing as I need that, now I'm not going to store it anymore. Ooh, we can sell the cheese off at a good price. Oh, actually I better not, because I'm running out of cheese, aren't I? Yeah, I'm running out of food. That might actually explain quite a lot, really, if I keep selling the food. It's not helping anybody. I'm just paying attention to how much money I've got. Let's sell. It's probably going to come back and bite me in the butt, but no, I want to sell them. Oh man, he wants to buy them. I want to sell them. No, and I want to sell the shields. Why will you not let me sell the shields? This is cruel. At least the town's moved. That's something up there to brighten up my day. Eventually got round to that. Are you ever going to get round to building these things? I've got tons of builders and they're not doing anything. It's like 30 builders. Seriously? You know, get your wheelbarrow out and... Who's that? Oh, you're just doing... Wow, they're just busy with the upkeep. Jeez Louise. At least on the plus side, we've got a road that an area in the centre now that is it's a bit flatter. So I can start adding more houses, but that food's still a problem. I mean, we only need another. We need another 30 people before we can upgrade that. Plus 5,000 gold. This is just bonkers. They just don't. They produce barely any gold, even with it maxed out. It's like she's off just drinking a beer. He's off stocking his house up. That one's off to get clothes. Ah, hold on. Where's the wagon gonna go? I need to find out where my wagon's going. So last time they got some iron ore from somewhere. Oh, jeez Louise. All they've done is spent the time bringing food to here. Because that's what they do. They either bring food to these temporary shelters. So that gives them somewhere to run if they ever hit a really bad weather, so they don't have to come all the way back home and then freeze to death. You can just dash to the nearest emergency shelter and get some food and heat from there. Right, okay, so the only thing I want in here is fruit. I could do with berries. I'm not going to complain at them. I don't think we... Yeah, I mean, there's no point in storing these. Well, it's probably easy to just not pick anything. Don't pick anything and let them pick the specifics. So we'll keep preserved stuff in here. Cheese, bread, vegetables. So we can preserve, because they preserve either vegetables, fruit or berries. So I'll let them put berries in here as well. So they just need to finish that off. And they'll start producing the coal that we need for the glassware. So then the glassware can then start producing the glass we need for the preservers, they'll get all their bits and pieces from there, from over here. Yeah, be interesting to see how that turns out in comparison. The only catch is I think that's quite an interesting place for raiders to go to now. Yeah, I think that's something else to be thinking about in the next episode.